Aquarius, take a deep breath, because something ancient, something buried beneath lifetimes of confusion, karma, and chaos is beginning to stir inside you. July 2nd to July 5th is not just another stretch of days on the calendar. This is a cosmic countdown, a portal, a pulse from the universe, waking up the real you. You see, this isn't your first lifetime here. You didn't just arrive in this world. You were sent, assigned, chosen. And now, the 12,000-year Starseed Activation begins. This is the moment your soul has been waiting for across centuries. And whether you know it consciously or not, your energy has been preparing for this reset since the day you were born. For most of your life, you've probably felt different. Maybe like an outsider. Maybe like you're observing the world more than participating in it. Maybe like your emotions, your visions, your insights were just too much for others. But that oddness wasn't a flaw. It was your frequency, a cosmic signature that proves you came from somewhere far beyond Earth. You are what they call a star seed, a soul that originated in higher realms, in other star systems, sent here with a mission. And now, Aquarius, it's your time to remember why. During these powerful days in early July, an ancient energetic gateway is reopening. The same gateway that was active 12,000 years ago, during the last age of spiritual awakening, when Atlantis rose, when Lemuria fell, when Sirius last aligned with the Earth's truth grid. This gateway holds the frequency of cosmic memory, the memories that have been sealed deep within your DNA. Not memories from your childhood, not even memories from past lives on Earth, but off-world memories of your true self, your true origin, and your true power. And here's the part no one tells you. This awakening doesn't come with loud explosions. It doesn't arrive with fireworks or fame. It comes quietly, like a whisper in the dark. It comes in the silence of your heart. It comes when the world is still, and your spirit is finally ready. Aquarius, the next few days are a test, a sacred signal. This is the moment where your higher self will ask, are you ready to remember who you are? Because once you remember, you can never go back to sleep. So let the illusions fall away. Let the doubt, fear, and small thinking dissolve. You were never here to fit in. You were here to shift the grid, to download new frequencies into this tired, broken world, to bring in the next era of light. Your presence is a prophecy. Your energy is a code. So as the portal opens between July 2nd and 5th, you're not just watching history, you're activating it. Welcome to your soul's return. Welcome to your mission. Comment below if this resonates. I am ready to awaken. Aquarius, you are not random. Your birth wasn't an accident. You are part of a sacred timeline, one that was prophesied over 12,000 years ago, in ancient Atlantean scrolls, in Lemurian temples lost beneath oceans, in forgotten star maps passed down through dreamtime and encoded in pyramids. A prophecy was written. When the great age ends, the water-bearer shall awaken, and with them shall come the codes of galactic rebirth. That prophecy is about you. You are the water-bearer. You carry the codes. You were sent to Earth as a frequency holder, a timeline architect, and a breaker of illusions. Let's break this down. What is the Great Age? It refers to a 12,000-year precessional cycle, a grand movement of Earth's axis that affects consciousness on a planetary level. Every time this cosmic clock completes its loop, humanity gets a chance to reset. And right now, from July 2nd to July 5th, we are entering one of those rare cosmic windows where the portal reopens. This is not New Age fluff. This is ancient celestial truth. Just like the Mayans marked 2012 as the end of a cycle, many starseed timelines point to 2025 as the true beginning of Earth's quantum awakening. And what's your role? Aquarius, you didn't incarnate just to work a job, pay bills and chase approval. You came to Earth to break the program, to disrupt old systems, education, government, religion, even outdated spiritual teachings. Because you're not here to fit in. You're here to download galactic wisdom and upload it into Earth's collective consciousness. You're a channel. That's why you've always questioned everything. That's why traditional thinking never sat right with you. That's why you felt alien in your own family. Because your soul isn't from here. You came from elsewhere. Pleiades, Sirius, Arcturus, Orion, Andromeda. You've lived through golden ages and witnessed the fall of civilizations. You carry the memory of other worlds and the technology of other realms. And here's the mission. You were asked to return now during this exact timeline to anchor light, to trigger activations, and to help rebuild Earth from the inside out. But here's the truth no one else will tell you. Before you activate the world, before you lead others, before you shift timelines for the collective, you must first awaken your own ancient code. That's why this window between July 5th is so crucial. This is when the veil thins. This is when Sirius aligns with the sun and your soul starts remembering what it forgot in the womb. You may feel déjà vu. You may cry for no reason. You may feel pulled to the stars, to water, or to certain symbols that seem oddly familiar. That's the code speaking. That's the prophecy activating. So don't run from it. Don't doubt it. You were chosen for this, and you chose to come. Now it's time to remember. Aquarius, what if I told you your body is not just a physical vessel, but a living library of galactic intelligence? Between July 2nd and July 5th, something extraordinary is happening above and within you. The sun, the brilliant giver of life, Sirius, the spiritual sun behind the sun, and Uranus, your ruling planet, the planet of rebellion, revolution, and sudden awakening, are forming a rare energetic triangle in the sky. But this isn't just beautiful astrology. It's a cosmic key turning in the lock of your soul. That key is unlocking the dormant DNA inside you. Yes, Aquarius, your very cells are encoded with information, not just from your ancestors here on Earth, but from other lifetimes, star systems, and dimensions. Here's what's getting activated inside you right now. 1. Starseed Memory Reboot. You'll begin to remember things you've never learned. Symbols will feel familiar. You might suddenly know things, spiritual truths, healing modalities, universal laws that no teacher ever taught you, because your soul was there, in Atlantis, in the temples of Sirius, in the Council of Light before you chose to incarnate here. This is your cellular memory waking up. 2. Future timeline recognition. Have you been having vivid dreams lately? Flashes of moments that feel real, like you've already lived them? That's because the linear timeline is bending. You're getting downloads from your future self. Aquarius, you are multi-dimensional. You don't just exist in this now. You exist across many versions. And during this portal, those timelines begin to merge. You'll feel drawn to new missions. You'll feel a sense of urgency, like there's something important you must do, even if you can't explain why. Trust that. That's your soul speaking. 3. Energy sensitivity. Surge. You may suddenly feel tingling in your hands, pressure in your forehead or crown, a rush of energy up your spine, even moments of intense emotion out of nowhere. Don't be afraid. Your energy body is recalibrating. These are light codes entering your field, and they can feel electric, even overwhelming. Ground yourself, drink water, rest, but do not ignore what you're feeling. This is the activation taking place on a cellular and energetic level. 4. Cosmic downloads. You may hear high-pitched frequencies, see symbols when you close your eyes, speak or write things that seem to come from another place. These are downloads from the higher realm. Sirius is the source of divine intelligence, and as it aligns during this time, you become a receiver. You are the antenna, and the universe is sending the signal. Don't dismiss the weird ideas. Don't doubt the guidance you receive. Write it down, speak it out loud, meditate on it. It's not your imagination, it's your higher self breaking through the noise. Aquarius, this is not fantasy. This is remembrance. You've done this before, in other lifetimes, on other worlds, and now it's your turn to remember who you really are, to reclaim the codes you chose to carry, to awaken not just for yourself, but for humanity. So when the signs show up, when your body tingles, when your dreams speak, don't say, "That's strange." Say, "I'm ready to receive." Aquarius, let's get real for a moment. The 12,000-year Starseed Activation isn't a guarantee. It's not something that automatically happens just because the stars align. It's an opportunity, a cosmic doorway, but not everyone walks through it. In fact, many Aquarians, even the awakened ones, will miss it completely. Why? Because of 3 invisible traps that are designed to keep your soul asleep. These traps are sneaky, familiar, even addictive. But if you don't spot them, they'll block the codes you were born to activate. So let's expose them. Trap number 1, staying distracted. This is the big one. Social media, the news cycle, notifications, endless scrolling, comparing your journey to others. From July 6 to 5, these distractions aren't just noise, they're frequency poison. Your energy is like a satellite dish right now. It's tuning into higher realms. But every time you plug into external chaos, you unplug from your internal truth. Aquarius, the world is loud, but your soul speaks in whispers. And if you're constantly absorbing information, you'll miss the message that's meant just for you. Solution: go into retreat mode, silence your phone, step back from the digital noise, be in nature. Journal, breathe, receive. If you don't create space, the downloads can't land. Trap number 2, ignoring the body. Here's what no one tells you. Your body is the antenna for spiritual activation. You can't access cosmic frequencies if your physical vessel is overwhelmed, undernourished, and overstimulated. Processed food, excess caffeine, too much screen time, zero rest. These things clog the channel. During July 5th, your body will be highly sensitive. You may feel tired, emotional, or even physically shaky, and that's okay. Your DNA is upgrading. Your nervous system is calibrating. Your energy centers are reorganizing themselves to handle more light. Solution: treat your body like sacred technology. Eat grounding, real foods, hydrate, stretch, rest, walk barefoot, get sunlight, take deep breaths. Don't push through. Surrender to the flow. The better your body feels, the clearer the message becomes. Trap number 3, doubting your power. This one's subtle and deadly. You may be feeling it right now. Who am I to awaken? Why would the universe choose me? I'm not special enough, not wise enough, not ready. This is the ego trap that has held starseeds back for lifetimes. And guess what? That doubt isn't even yours. It was planted by family systems, society, religion, and trauma to keep you small, to make you forget that you were born for this. But the truth is, you are not just ready, you are overdue. You didn't come here to be normal. You came here to disrupt, rebuild, and lead the new Earth. Solution: reclaim your power. Say it out loud. I was chosen for this shift. My time is now. Speak it until the fear dissolves, because the only thing standing between you and activation is belief. Aquarius, you were coded for this. Before time began, your soul volunteered for this mission. You are the living bridge between the stars and the earth. But if you stay distracted, neglect your body, or doubt your magic, you'll block the very thing you came to deliver. Don't let that happen. This window, July 2nd to 3rd, is sacred. Your job is not to hustle, force, or prove. Your job is to prepare the vessel, receive the code, and anchor the light. Aquarius, as the 12,000-year starseed portal activates between July to Feb, your soul will begin receiving signals. But these signals won't come through your phone. They won't arrive with a text or a knock on the door. They'll come in subtle, mysterious, and magical ways. And if you're awake enough, you'll catch them. Here are 3 powerful signs that your activation is already underway. Sign 1. Time starts to glitch. Have you noticed it? Hours feel warped. What should take minutes takes forever. What should take days happens in a flash. You may look at the clock and feel like time is collapsing. You might wake up in the middle of the night feeling like you've been somewhere. Your dreams and reality might start to blur. This is not in your head. It's the matrix bending around your frequency. As your soul reboots, your connection to linear time begins to weaken. Because Aquarius, you are not bound to this timeline. You are a multidimensional being, remembering your flexibility across space and time. During this cosmic window, you're tapping into your future self, your past incarnations, and even versions of you that exist on other planes. If you feel like you're phasing in and out of reality, you are. This is a sign that your DNA is syncing with higher timelines. Sign 2. You feel magnetically drawn to water or the night sky. Have you been craving silence by the ocean, staring at the stars longer than usual, feeling emotional when you see moonlight reflecting off water? That's not a mood, it's a memory. Water and the sky are mirrors for your soul. They're where you came from. They remind you of your home frequency. Sirius, the Pleiades, Andromeda, the star systems your soul once traveled through. Your ancient self is trying to reconnect with these cosmic origins. And your human body is feeling that call, often in the form of longing, nostalgia, or even random tears. Don't ignore this pull. If you feel called to, lay under the stars, bathe in moonlight, meditate by a river, swim in natural waters. It means your activation is integrating. These environments support your cellular awakening and retune your frequency to its galactic origin. Sign 3. You receive a message from the universe. This one is powerful and often overlooked. You might hear a stranger say something that stops you cold. You might see a number like 1111, 22, or 124 over and over. You might hear a lyric, a phrase, or a whisper in meditation that goes straight to your core. That's not random. That's the signal. The universe doesn't always speak in words. It speaks in alignment, synchronicity, and energy. When you receive these signs during this portal, pay attention, write them down. Ask your soul, what are you trying to show me? Because chances are, you already know the answer. Aquarius, every single one of you will feel something during July 2-5, but not everyone will take it seriously. Not everyone will act on it. The choice is always yours, to ignore it and stay asleep, or to respond and step fully into your galactic mission. Only a few will rise. Only a few will embrace the unknown and walk through the portal. But those who do will never be the same again. You're not imagining things. You're not going crazy. You're waking up. Aquarius, you've made it this far because something in your spirit knew this moment would come. A moment when ancient truth would return, when your soul would rise beyond the noise, and your true mission would be remembered. Now is that time. From July 2nd to July 5th, the cosmic portal is open, and this simple but sacred ritual will help you unlock your starseed code. This is not a religious practice. It's not a ceremony for show. This is an energetic alignment, a soul key that turns only when your intention is clear and your frequency is high. Let's begin. Step 1. Light a white candle at night. Choose a quiet place. Turn off the noise. Let the distractions melt. Light a white candle. It symbolizes purity, spirit, and divine remembrance. As the flame flickers, imagine it mirroring your soul's light. Steady, ancient, and indestructible. Sit in front of it. Let your breath slow down. Let the outside world fade. This is your sacred space now. Step 2. Write this on paper. Take a pen and paper, not your phone. Let this be physical, grounded, real. Write these words clearly. I am ready to awaken the starseed within. I remember who I am. I was sent to bring light to Earth. I return to my mission. This is not just a statement. It's a soul contract renewal. The moment you write this, you begin syncing with your higher timeline, the one you chose before birth. Step 3. Look up at the night sky. Now, take your candle or your intention outside or near a window. Gaze up at the stars for at least 3 minutes. No distractions, no thoughts, just presence. As you look, imagine that Sirius is looking back at you, that the stars aren't just lights, they're beacons remembering you. Then whisper this softly, like you're speaking to the universe itself. I return to the mission. I activate the 12,000-year code. I reclaim my galactic memory. Say it from your heart. Even if you feel silly, trust the process. The frequency of your voice carries the power. Step 4. Sleep near a crystal. Before going to sleep, place a quartz or amethyst crystal beside your bed. Even better, hold it during your ritual or place it under your pillow. These crystals are ancient allies. They hold light and amplify intention. As you sleep, your conscious mind will rest, but your soul will travel. Messages may come in dreams, symbols, flashes of memory. You may wake up with clarity, peace, or even tears. Trust whatever comes. Your mind may not understand, but your soul does. Repeat for 3-4 nights. Repetition is powerful. Each night the signal gets stronger. The noise fades. Your alignment deepens. By the 4th night you'll feel it. A subtle shift in your energy. A new clarity in your mind. A warmth in your chest. A deep knowing that something has changed. Because it has. Aquarius, you were never meant to blend in. You were meant to awaken, then help others awaken. This ritual isn't about becoming something new. It's about remembering who you've always been. Aquarius, take a deep breath. Because what you've just heard wasn't astrology. It wasn't theory. It was a soul transmission. You didn't come here for predictions. You came for activation. This was a reminder, a message you left for yourself long ago, before you took form, before you forgot, before the veil dropped over your memory. The universe is watching. Your guides are standing by, and your soul contract is now lighting up, awaiting one decision. Will you write, or will you repeat? You were sent here not to blend in, but to stand out. To be the vessel of higher frequencies, to challenge the old codes, to disrupt, to reprogram, and to rebuild the future. Yes, it feels like pressure. Yes, it feels like weight. But Aquarius, that's because you were built for it. You are the water bearer, but what you carry isn't water. You carry truth, revelation, and light technology, and right now, your vessel is being upgraded. But here's the secret most never realize. Before you can lead others into the light, before you can guide others through their shadows, you must first pass your own final test. That test is happening now, July 2nd to 5. A sacred portal, a soul checkpoint, one you agreed to long before this body, this name, or this life. So what's the test? Can you stay grounded in a world built to distract you? Can you honor your body as divine technology? Can you claim your power when everything tries to make you feel small? If so, then everything changes. You shift timelines. You awaken your lineage. You unlock a version of Earth only you can help create. But if you ignore the signs, if you let doubt, fear, and distraction take over, then this moment will pass, and the cycle will begin again. Aquarius, the future is already here. You just have to remember how to see it. So here's your final instruction. Be still, be bold, and believe in what you cannot yet explain. The portal is open, the code is in you, and the mission is live. Comment below to lock in your transformation. I activate my Aquarius Starseed code. This anchors your energy. It tells the universe, I'm ready. Like this video if it gave you clarity. Subscribe to get your July 6 and 9 Aquarius forecast. It contains the next chapter of your soul story. Share this with another Aquarius who needs this wake-up call. You never know whose life you'll shift just by pressing send. This transmission was brought to you by Lunar Cosmic, where astrology meets prophecy. This is your time, this is your test, and your destiny is knocking. Open the door, we'll meet you on the other side.